because of a previous DUI, mind you, felony drug possession, and felony transportation of a narcotic.
Hey guys, what's happening, and welcome back to our channel. No matter what anyone says, the limelight is tough. You can't become famous and just stay like that for the rest of your life. And with the rapid introduction of social media, one thing has depleted: our attention. Trends become viral, and yesterday's sensations die out. They remain to be nothing more than a flashback Friday. Something similar happened with some celebrities. Head on in to see a handful of the famous people who ruined their careers. Number 7. Macaulay Culkin. It's been 30 years since Culkin's first movie hit the theaters and became an instant classic. Even today, after 3 long decades, his movies are still being played during Christmas. Many people who were children when Culkin's movies were at their peak still enjoy watching the Home Alone series. Macaulay Culkin played the child star in the series, and the movie still remains to be timeless. It's believed that his acting career, which was sure to be a success in the beginning, started to spiral downward after some unsuccessful roles that he ended up playing. Guess they were expecting great things for him in every movie he was starring in. Culkin's career took off as a child, but due to his unhealthy addictions and habits, he just let himself go. His parents went through a divorce, leaving him unsupervised and enough to ruin himself.
Culkin was arrested for marijuana and a controlled substance possession, for which he...
Number 6. Jocelyn Wildestein. Some people can never be satisfied with what they have and how they look. They will always be craving for something better and redefining it all the time. It's human nature after all. From money, power, and fame to good looks, anything can be done, but to do it the right way is the challenge. Jocelyn Wildestein is a prime example of such people. It's not wrong to want better things in life, but to obsess over them over and over often becomes harmful. Many knew her as Catwoman from Billion Dollar Club, with most of her money coming from a divorce settlement. Now, however, you could say she's pretty much lost most of her money, if not all of it. With millions in debt and living a hand-to-mouth life, she has definitely hit rock bottom. Her unhealthy spending habits were outside her paycheck. In addition, she ruined the look she was once proud of through multiple plastic surgeries. And now, as we know, the surgeries did not turn out as good as expected, which is what reduced or completely halted the number of offers she got. Number 5. Charlie Sheen. Many would know Charlie Sheen as the cast member of the famous TV show 2.5 Men. Besides this, he was part of several other respectable and popular roles that the audience loved and enjoyed. He was truly a star at his peak. You would even go ahead to argue that there were hardly any more versatile actors than him at a time. During his days with 2.5 Men, he reportedly earned as much as $2 million per episode, and now he claims he's in a financial crisis. Trouble started stirring up for him when he got fired and blacklisted after the TV series. This was due to his unhealthy addiction to substances, inappropriate behavior towards fellow co-workers, and public insults. Sheen's own decisions and outrageous behavior is the result of his downfall.
Especially when you see how I party, man. It was epic. The run I was on made Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards, all of them just look like, you know, droopy-eyed, armless children.
Number 4. Mel Gibson. Words are more powerful than weapons. This phrase turned out to be right on the money for Mel Gibson in his career. He was soaring high in Hollywood with all the respect he would ever get at the time until one tragic event. When Gibson was arrested for driving under the influence of a substance, this became the turning point of his career. After this, there were also reports claiming Gibson to be behaving inappropriately at home and outside with people. At the peak of his career, he won 2 Oscars, and this is how we know he would have done great if it wasn't for his recklessness. So much for a night of pleasure.
It is possible for people who are not even Christian to get into the kingdom of heaven. It's just easier for, and I have to say that because that's what I believe.
Number 3, Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey had the biggest fall from grace the world had ever seen. Spacey was once a highly regarded Hollywood actor, having starred in several movies and TV shows. He proved his versatility time and time again, from hit movies like American Beauty to the award-winning series House of Cards. But despite all this fame and talent, his career plummeted after the year 2017. Multiple allegations of inappropriate behavior were reported against him. After Anthony Rapp opened up about his experience, others followed, and it was the end of Spacey's career. This was followed by court cases and appearances. All this caused a deep dent in Spacey's career. He lost all his ongoing projects along with the ones he recently signed for. We don't think he will be welcomed back into the community anytime soon. He will just have to make peace with whatever Nemesis that is left.
Spacey reportedly used the N-word when referencing the employees, saying that he didn't want any people of color to watch his trailer. According to
Number 2, Lindsay Lohan. Everyone had a celebrity crush on Lindsay Lohan at some point in their lives, given the perfect mixture of talent and good looks. However, all that fame, money, and power didn't grow well on her. To be honest, her career could easily be turned into a thrilling movie, and no one would believe that it's based on a real-life story. From losing a finger, to appearing in court for violation of probation, to converting her religion, she practically touched all spheres of life. It was only the deal of a few years that resulted in the demolition of her professional career. All criminal cases against her kept her from being offered any role in Hollywood, and one who was the icon of beauty and acting just hit rock bottom.
Because of a previous DUI, mind you, felony drug possession and felony transportation of a narcotic.
Number 1, Jennifer Grey. From being nominated at the Golden Globe to losing all her fame overnight, Jennifer Grey's career has seen it all. She is best known for her role in the movie Dirty Dancing, which at the time was so popular it came close to the fame received by the movie Titanic. This comparison is enough to give you an idea of her career's peak. She shot her way into fame and in the same way shot herself out. It all changed for her when she underwent cosmetic surgery to change her nose, which at the time seemed to bother her. After this, her popularity drastically reduced as viewers started to point out the fake Jennifer Grey who they didn't like to watch anymore. They were looking for the real Jennifer Grey. She just got down the fame ladder due to public opinion. But this wasn't all, however. She suffered from more setbacks as she suffered from thyroid cancer, which reduced her ability to take up projects. All this piled up with other defining incidents in her life. Everything just went down for her. It was a lot for her, so much so that she wasn't able to cope well with anything.
As she described, one minute we're going down the road and music is playing, and the next minute it's all different. I couldn't be fearless after that.
Give us your thoughts in the comments down below whether there's any hope for these former stars to regain the glory they once had in their careers, or whether you think it's too little too late for them now. And while you're doing that, do smash that like button and subscribe to our channel so you can catch up on more awesome videos such as this in the future. And with that, I'll be catching you guys later in another video. Bye now.